I have no idea.
What
I
is
have
going
no
on, everyone?
idea
Hey,
what I would do.
shut up
Oh.
for a minute.
Interrupted. God damn it. We can't even start your fucking
Can't
show.
even start the L.L.P
Oops.
joint hour without you fucking everything up. What are you new? All right, where are we at? Oh, welcome everyone to the L.L.P joint hour.
where
This
we
week,
smoke
over
joints.
with
Yeah.
Donnie and James and myself.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
If you're watching on YouTube, which you obviously are because it's
The
the only
tits
place
of the show.
is not here. She'll be popping in, but this is the joint hour. This is where we bullshit and try to figure out all of life's problems a little bit deeper than we do on the Lost Losers podcast.
Right.
But
We're just gonna talk about our own fucked up shit,
now we're here to just
not
try to
West
solve
Virginia
it.
and Kentucky.
Boy, we didn't get a West Virginia story on this week, did we?
Oh, will you hand me the jar, please?
You want to show that to everyone?
Yeah. Look at what I got. It's an entire jar that's packed full. I'm like, hell yeah.
Just got my ounce bag.
Nice.
I got an ounce for $150. I'm happy.
Oh shit, that's a good deal.
You know what we got him for today?
It's good stuff and everything. It was just he whenever he gets new stuff, everyone wants to buy the new stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so he's had this stuff for so long that he was like, I'm cutting that price in half.
So that's good. So everyone, sit back, relax, smoke a joint, hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Buckle in for this roller coaster of a ride.
We should have figured out how to make this like a live viewing.
Yeah, we should have really looked into this,
Yeah.
but we didn't. But oh well.
We didn't plan ahead.
No,
I
We'll
would
do it
have
on
to
the next one.
Yeah, I would have to do it from my side, but I would still be able to.
Do you want to cancel this and try to set it up that way, real quick?
No,
we're not doing. We can start over. We're only 4 minutes into this. It's a shit show to begin with.
I don't have Streamlabs downloaded right now.
Okay, well then, everyone, you guys are listening to us fucking ballpark this as
Yeah.
we go.
This is as good as it gets, folks.
You know, good lord. So how's everyone going? Donnie, do you have good to see you again? Welcome to the new
It's been a great day.
Castaway studio
Right.
of the Lost Losers podcast. What do you think of the new fucking
I
setup?
dig it, man. I dig it.
It's pretty fucking legit, isn't it?
Yeah. We're definitely gonna have to get Andrea needs a comfier seat.
Yeah, we need to. That's the only
Yeah.
thing we need to do.
Like, unless she likes sitting on hard ass chairs, like
No, I
Okay.
need a new chair. You see how far I'm starting to shrink on this thing. But yeah, dude, it's getting out pretty nice.
it's definitely better than it was when I left. Definitely better.
It is. It's kind of nice.
We'll get you some
Remind
of
me,
these. Get you some of these gaming chairs so you can look like you're racing.
Right. I was gonna say, like, where's your fucking Supra there, buddy?
Oh, shut. You know.
I have a recliner at home and I use my laptop like for everything. And then whenever we do the show, I sit in the dining room. I'm like, man, I need a comfy chair.
You need to go get yourself a.
But at the same time, when I get comfortable, I just kind of like get too comfortable and I stop paying attention. You know, I've been like, all right, I'm comfortable. I'm gonna start getting a little sleepy now.
I noticed that with you. You like
Yeah.
to doze off in the middle, and I'm like, or you start looking at your phone, like at your wife, like your wife having a conversation with your wife,
Yeah.
where she'll just pick up her phone at random times, and start spacing out. And it's just like
Well, but my problem is like work is constantly
ADD.
motherfuckers. I've had like a couple people call me today, didn't answer my phone. I'm like, you know what? I am 600 miles away,
I'm
dude.
off. Yeah.
Figure it out
fuck?
for yourselves. Like, it can wait till Monday. I promise you.
I like how
What answer am I gonna give? Yeah.
Right.
I like how you didn't. You're like, no, it's work. When I was like ADD, nope, it's work.
It's always work.
You're
It's
like,
always work.
you didn't.
And honestly, dude, like when I went out with COVID, they shut the shop down to one shift. I'm like, you know what? That is awesome because I'm not going to get fucking phone calls until 10 o'clock at night anymore. You know, at fucking 4 o'clock, everybody goes home from the shop. I don't have to answer any more questions. Everybody can leave me the fuck alone, you know? So I'm like, all right, I worked my 8 hours and I drove 600 miles yesterday. Like, leave me alone.
It's good to see you, though, buddy. It's good to see you back in Missouri.
And it's good to be here. Like we crossed over into Joplin and we stopped at a gas station. And I'm like, man, it's good to be back in Missouri. Like you can buy liquor at a gas station.
It's the little things.
Yeah. Texas, you got to go to a liquor store. You can't even buy liquor at a grocery store. You can only buy beer and wine.
I have a friend of mine whose sister moved to St. Louis,
Yeah.
and she called me, and I think it was her first time at the grocery store. And she called me. She goes, "Hey, yeah." She goes, "There's alcohol in your grocery store." I went, "Yeah," and
It's
she was
always
like,
been like that.
she goes, but there's alcohol. She goes, I can pick it up and buy it. Like, it's with the flowers. I'm
Right.
like, yeah. Most of the time it is.
I remember back in the day, you could go to Walgreens and get liquor. Like,
I remember when Walgreens had their own liquor.
yeah,
You know?
that was good old times.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're video recording everything like that. If you want to, I just gonna grab a chair and put you over there. Just come say hi to James.
What's up,
He's
dickhead?
not even looking.
Right.
Just fucking give him the finger. He just waves. He's a dummy. And she was just completely and utterly freaked out by that. She was just like, I can't believe that you can go into a grocery store and buy booze.
Yeah.
She was just the most amazing thing in the world.
But like, we went to the grocery store earlier, and like, we were even walking by the frozen pizzas, and like, they've got all kinds of really just cool frozen pizzas. Texas, you get like Tombstone.
Oh yeah,
That's it. Like, they don't have variety of that kind of shit, you know?
No, that was one that I saw that was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Oh, when we had so many different kinds of frozen pizzas here.
Well, like a lot of them
Yeah.
are local
Really?
though too. You know.
I think. Well, let's see. Well, DiGiorno. Who's your major? Like, what do you have there in frozen
Because
pizza wise?
I can out here. There's
DiGiorno,
DiGiorno,
Jack,
Tombstone, Tony's,
Tony's.
all the like 6 big names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like out in California, there was always like the
California
gourmet
Pizza Kitchen.
shit and
Yeah.
California Pizza Kitchen and veggie pizza is out the ass and all that stuff. And so here it's like there's at Food Fair, they have a company called Delight Signature or something like that. And they have a macaroni and bacon pizza. But like I got super excited when I saw that because there is nothing fucking exciting.
All right, so I'm gonna destroy everyone's mind that's listening outside of St. Louis.
There's like 25 companies.
What, frozen pizzas?
Yeah, for you guys, it's
Dude,
ridiculous.
we have a ton of frozen pizzas. But we also have a thing here called toasted raviolis.
Dude, they had those in Texas.
Do you have toasted
They
raviolis? now?
were at Aldi one time. I'm like, fuck yeah, a little taste of home. And everybody's like, what are those? I'm like, they're fucking delicious. You should buy a bag.
Really? So they actually had them like in Aldi there. At Toaster
Yeah.
Rav- Okay.
Yeah.
So Mama, who's the major
Mama
toaster?
DeLucas or something like that.
Lucia.
Lucia's.
So Lucia's. So Lucia, I think it's Lucia's. It's the L one. So Lucia. They do toasted raviolis. You take home. They're frozen, like frozen pizzas. You go home and like put them in the
Throw 'em
oven.
in the oven or the air fryer.
Air
or
fryer.
whatever.
They have macaroni and cheese bites now.
Really?
Oh shit.
They have a white cheddar, bacon, macaroni and cheese bite that is breaded with their toasted ravioli breading. Dude, it is a nugget. It's a nugget of macaroni and cheese, white cheddar macaroni and cheese with bacon and toasted ravioli breading.
See, I'm
Have you
skeptical
gotten-
though.
It's fucking awesome. They're fucking amazing.
Like I'll give it a go, but like I'll be honest with you. Every time I've tried macaroni and cheese bites, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Like I don't
Yeah, I
like,
feel
because
that.
usually
I've
they get
always
too
been
dry.
kind of disappointed. I'm like, everybody says these things are amazing. I'm like, they're
But
okay, but like, they're
Have
not
you
so-
had macaroni in a bread bowl?
Yeah,
Uh,
still it's like from Panera.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's had that. You mean from St. Louis?
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry, not Panera. You mean from St. Louis Bread Company?
right?
Bread Co.
Everybody else
It's
is
Bread Co.
wrong.
Breadco.
It's
Breadco.
Bread Co.
Fucking Bread
motherfuckers.
Co.
It's
Right.
not Panera.
It
It's
started
Bread Co.
here, assholes. Right.
It's Bread Co.
Everybody's
Not
like,
Panera.
Panera.
Fuck that. It's Bread Co.
I had this douchebag in Jersey. I'm like, you know that started in St. Louis, right? He's like, no, it didn't. I'm like, look it up, motherfucker. It's St. Louis Bread Company.
Okay.
Like, it's what it is.
Here's the true story. Moved in with Jamie's parents, Bo and Stephanie, in Florida.
Ah.
And we moved. So I moved in with them, and Bo wakes me up on Saturday morning. I'm hungover, like always. He's like, "Come on, man, we're gonna get breakfast." He goes, I'm like, "From where?" And I just got off the plumber. He goes, "Oh, we're going to Panera." I'm like, "I don't know what the fuck Panera is." I'm like, "I don't." He goes, "It's the most amazing shit ever, dude." He goes, "You're hungover right now. You need a toasted avocado egg white fucking
Yeah, the muffin quiches. Yeah.
like those." He goes, "We need
In
to go."
Florida, we would go every weekend. We would ride
Okay.
our bikes to Panera every weekend.
Yeah, we were riding a bike. I was really hungover, and
Right.
you were too young. So here's what I remember. I walked into this place. I walked into this Panera. I'm like, this looks like a Bread Co, man.
you guys fucking ripped that shit
I
off.
went, "You guys are-"
Yeah.
This, and mind you, this is like early 2000. This is like 2003.
Like Panera had just
It started.
they just started expanding yeah.
everywhere. So he goes, "This is the most amazing shit." I'm like, "Dude, this looks like a motherfucking Breadco." I'm like, "You guys are ripping." I'm like, "Fuck this place!"
Right.
I'm
you
getting
guys
angry.
This is like I'm calling somebody. This is legit a copycat.
Dude, if they would have had like Instagram Live at that moment in time, I would have went live.
He'd just been like, "What the fuck is this?"
I would have went live and made myself look like an asshole because I was in the middle of this motherfucker going, "Dude, this." I'm all hungover. I'm like, "This is fucking Breadco," and Bo, Jamie's dad. It's like, and Jamie was with us. He was a little dude at the time. Because here's the other thing. I'm like, "This is fucking Breadco." I was like, "Dude, it's Panera." I'm like, "No, dude, man, it's this fucking Breadco."
Had
like,
he ever been to
no, he doesn't know
Breadco?
this. So I get up, and this is the only reason why I know Jamie was with us because he started acting like an asshole, and his mom didn't give a shit. Snatched him straight up by his arm and walked him into the bathroom. And I went, "Oh, she ain't dealing with this shit today." I'm like, "I better shut the fuck up because I'm hungover and I'm thinking this place just ripped it. This place is ripping off my hometown." And I get to the thing, the lady looks at me, she goes, "Are you the one who's saying this is Breadco?" Yeah, she goes, "It's the same fucking place, dude." And like pointed at the bottom of the menu, and it said like St. Louis Breadco on it. Dude.
Nice. Like, calm down, man. We know.
And she goes, and I look up, "Dude, your dad."
I mean, legitimately though, a lot of people in the world don't even know where the fuck St. Louis is.
I'm fucking. Your dad looks at me and gives me the, "I told you just to shut the fuck up, man." He already knew the answer.
But look at it like this: if the rest of the country, like if they would have branded it as St. Louis Bread Company, everywhere else in the country, everybody like St. Louis. Who gives a fuck about St. Louis? Like Panera, it's like a fucking artsy name. They're like, "We're selling gourmet sandwiches."
Yeah,
and shit.
Not that. I don't
that's
give a
why
fuck.
Starbucks like sticks with Seattle because they can use that as a name to like sell shit.
I don't give a fuck about the St. Louis part.
Right.
Breadco. You just shortened it to Breadco. Why'd you have to change it to Panera?
See, I can see Breadco could be good.
Like you could just add it Breadco and then add like the ink for whatever. You know what I mean? To just add a break. I would have been happy with just Breadco. Right. Don't fucking make it fancy with Panera. Just keep it with Breadco. But the lady literally did this. Like she was like, "Are you the one who's bitching about its bread? Like this being St. Louis Bread Company?" She goes, "It's the same fucking thing."
Right. Look at that.
It just
pointed at it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I apologize. Like I accept that.
I can't.
Yeah. You know what, dude? I've gotten to the point where I don't like it. It used to be so good.
I think it's overrated. I think it's overpriced and overrated now.
Because they got too big, so they're trying to do everything as cheap as they can.
It's not that. They're just trying to be as bougie as possible. Right.
But I was just saying the quality is
it's the only good food at the mall. So that's all.
It went from
you don't have a Charlie's. You don't have like a fucking.
The Charlie's is pretty gross. All I can get there is fries. That's the only thing I can trust.
I don't trust their fries. I never trust. I trust Charlie's for chicken steak sandwich or chicken.
That's what I would trust the least. That's what I would trust the least.
I trust their. I don't trust their cheese at Charlie's. There's something about their fucking liquid gold cheese.
What about their Cheese Whiz?
Yeah. That's the problem I have.
You know what? I feel like that makes it safe. I feel like with all the preservatives.
I'm a Provel guy. You got a Cheese Whiz on a steak, or you got Provel? I prefer the Provel.
I'm a Provel. Yeah, I'm a Provel guy.
Provolone?
Yeah. Provolone. No. Provel is whatever. It's provolone.
Whatever.
Provel is the St. Louis cheese.
Oh, okay.
That's the cheese that they put on St. Louis pizzas, where everyone's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Right.
They go.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Born and raised in St. Louis. Since I've had pizza around the world, I don't think St. Louis is all that great.
It's the cheese, dude.
I know.
It's the Provel cheese.
To me,
you talk about the cracker crust.
Yeah. But like Double D's where they make their own crust, I dig that.
Double D's.
Chicago bar style is my absolute favorite. Like so thin crust.
Oh no,
bar style pies.
Bar pizza is different.
Yeah, bar style. You're talking about bar style pizza in general.
Like I don't care. Bar pizza could be fucking disgusting, but it's still fairly decent.
Well, when I say that, I do mean like there is specific restaurants in Chicago that I'm thinking of when I say that. But yeah, whenever I say that, I feel like I have to say bar style because it's like everyone's thinking deep dish, obviously.
Okay, yeah. Which when you say Chicago style pizza, it's just say yeah.
Right.
If you go bar style pizza is a little bit of a thicker crust and a lot of toppings and tons of cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, then I do mean Chicago bar style because
Okay.
it's a thin crust that's
It-
like almost cracker thin.
Okay,
And
that's St. Louis style.
St.
That's
Suck
St.
it,
Louis.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Fuck
Same
off, Chicago.
thing.
Yeah, no,
Same
that's
thing,
St. Louis.
yeah.
The cracker crust is St. Louis style pizza with Provel cheese. That's St. Louis pizza.
Provel.
Provel cheese.
I've worked at several local establishments.
So that is Provel cheese. That is St. Louis style. What you're talking about is like a normal New York, what people would probably think New York or a normal like pizza is a bar style pizza.
Yeah.
Is a
Where you can
It's
bend it. It's bendable.
it's
and-
bendable,
yeah.
but not it doesn't break.
They cut it in triangles.
So that's what. So when I'm saying this from St. Louis, it's a thicker style crust because we do the
Yeah.
cracker crust here. What you're
Yeah.
talking about, Barstool, is where you can kind of break it in half. It's almost like a sandwich pizza. You can almost make it you can
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
cracker sandwich almost. Yeah.
kind of, but it doesn't break. It bends, but doesn't break.
See, I always get like when
Yeah,
I
no,
order-
I'm saying the cracker style where it breaks.
Okay, that's
Because
St.
there
Louis.
is-
That's St. Louis
Yeah.
style. That's St. Louis.
Yeah.
Style.
anytime I order emos, I gotta get a thick crust. Like it's not it's the same cracker, but it's just a thicker cracker. It's like chewier.
Yeah,
You know, I prefer that.
Yeah.
like almost like a flat, almost like a
A
flatbread. dough.
denser flatbread.
Yeah, a
you
denser
know.
flatbread.
Yeah.
I
And then
mean, the place I live right now, the best pizza here is fucking Pizza Hut. So I mean,
Lame.
God damn.
Oh,
it sucks.
why don't you do something about that then?
I mean,
know?
yeah,
You're like,
I thought you were a chef and shit.
I am.
Why don't
Like
you-
I
right, you
could.
See,
you know, we can
there's
teach it.
nothing there, man.
Hey, you know what we can do? Here's what we can do,
Smoked barbecue pizzas.
Bro.
Suck it.
bro. Listen, hear me out. Time out. Because I've done this before. Listen to me. I need everyone to stay silent for the next 5 minutes because I want to tell you how we can do this.
Smoked
Stop.
sourdough.
Stop. Can you let me
Smoked
continue?
cheddar.
Because I can literally take Ashland, or what are you, Ashland, Kentucky? Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Ashland,
can, dude.
yeah.
I can flip everyone's script in Ashland, Kentucky, and here's how I can do it. I can literally go to a little Italian place, 20 minutes from this place where I'm sitting right here, load up on their in-house made pizza skins, what we call pizza skins, but their pizza crust, the cracker
Yeah.
crust, roll into the hill. You already know I'm going when I say the hill, to the cheese place, load up on a shit ton of St.
cheese place. There's a bougie ass cheese place.
No. It's St. Louis style cheese.
Oh, okay.
Drive, dude. I could just load my truck up, and we can have. Then that'd be enough to probably make 1,000 pizzas.
They've got those places that
1,000 pizzas. All I need is all I need is pepperoni. I can do a pork butt. I can roll the trailer, get the smoker, and we can start bust out pizzas left and right.
'Cause
And I would flip the script with them.
I saw like there's a cooking show. I can't remember which one it was, but there was this place that like where they make pizzas, and they like, okay, we made 80 dough. We're making 80 pizzas, and there's a line around the building. And once they sell out, that's it. They're done. You know,
I could like smoke a pork butt.
small
Dude, I could
batch
do it.
gourmet shit that's like affordable yet delicious.
I could walk. I
That's-
could go.
That's
go
what
into
I
that
want to
right now.
do, but there is no market for that here.
Because there is no
isn't.
market. You got to create the market.
That's also true. Yeah,
You know,
that
because
one
like
is true.
you can make that to where it's affordable to make everything on your own, and then you know it's nobody else has it. Make it to where they can afford it, and then dude, that shit would go crazy.
I go.
Yeah.
Dude, I could totally. I could do it right now.
Jesus.
And there's even a cheese company that's a little bit closer that I'd prefer to use, the Walnut Creek. It's
Yeah.
a Ohio company. And I've gone and visited the
What in the
plant and
world?
everything. Because it's in Coshocton. Yeah, that's where I get tattooed. and-
3C does it. Married polyamorous couples say adding third person to the relationship was the best thing they've ever done.
I'm seeing more and more of this all the time.
It's becoming very popular.
Like more and more people that I know are like that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, I have some friends.
yeah,
now,
it's like people our age.
Yeah,
Like a lot of people our age.
yeah.
are coming out like it's like, yeah, it's what we want to do.
Yeah, this is us. Like, suck it.
It's okay. And then a lot of more people are becoming thanks TikTok for the swingers and letting everyone know that an upside down pineapple
Right.
is the
My only question,
code.
and
Yeah,
this
what's
is
up?
gonna sound maybe a little ignorant to the situation, but how is this
The
gonna
swingers
affect
and
the?
shit?
How is it gonna affect their kids?
I don't know.
Like,
It's
because
I
that
think
might
it's,
sound ignorant in my head. I'm like, people said that about like gay parents, but like, what is gonna be like? Is there a difference? Is
See,
there
here's the
gonna?
thing, man.
It's
There
weird.
is no normal anymore. There is no
Yeah.
normal. You know.
so I think, and here's where I think it's going to. It's actually going this in the most strangest roundabout way is going to make sense. So let me get this high thought out of my head. Don't interrupt. It's really fucking. It's going to be kind of quick.
All
So
right.
I'm going to data dump it. It's going to go back to the caveman ways. So back in the caveman ways, there was none of this. Hey, you're my child. You're my woman. There was none of this family outfit. It was the tribe. The women in the tribe had sex with the men. The women would have a baby, and that baby would raise, and then the tribe would raise that kid. So I
Yeah.
think you're now looking at these people, and you can see it with people's politics. You can see it with people's art, their music. Everything's tribalism now, and I think it's now starting to show into the effects of relationships where you're getting to these people who are like, well, I like I'm just gonna say me and my wife, for example. Me and my wife are fucking kind of quiet people. We kind of are low key. We like our small things. So if there's another, but we like to do some fucking shit sometimes. If there's another female or another person that was like that was like, and that we connected, we'll go, and now that's a tribe, and it's just adding that tribe. It's just now you're just fucking it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it's going to. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny to me you saying that because you have a part of you that does want that tribe, not to fuck them, but there is like you want that compound
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's you like, and if
It's
I
almost
was to be on the compound and end up having a kid, I'm almost certain that it would be full force energy from everyone being like, no, just let us know whenever we were needed.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so it's funny.
But at the same time, I've also seen a couple where things didn't go as they thought they would.
I'm not saying it's going to work out every
Right.
time, but
Like,
No.
couples that I've known that have been together for a long time, and it's just like, damn, dude. Like,
yeah. I mean, I think that's what and then that's what it's kind of going to. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just, I don't know, maybe my thought about it. It's just,
I guess it's easier if they just know it and go for it. Like, hey, we both agree we need to do something different. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But then again, it's like, yeah, I'm too self-conscious to be like, yeah, you know what, you go ahead and do that. I'm cool with it. I was like, no, that's not going to work with me. Like,
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
it's a mind fuck,
because,
man.
like, if it's a party situation and your wife ends up like kissing one of her friends and stuff, would that bother you?
Is it a male friend?
No, female.
No, that wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
like if
My wife shows everyone her tits. Like,
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
feels like, hey, it's,
like if my wife, say like if my wife would have ran up and gave Donnie a hug and a kiss when he seen him last night, it wouldn't have bothered me because I know how good of friends they are. That wouldn't
Yeah.
bother
Yeah.
me at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I look at that.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. of
But I know
course.
you wouldn't go up and fuck my wife.
No.
That's the difference. Even
And
though,
like,
according to the last podcast, we have the same penis.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's just kind of funny because I feel like there's some, I don't know. I've experienced double standards on that. So it's just kind of funny.
Should we try to go get some of that? Or fats? Oh my god, it's almost too perfect. Look at that one. No, fatso.
oh shit.
Sorry, I just got my insider update of what's at the dispensary this weekend, and they're like insider strain selects proper, and they're like this one, and one's called Fatso, and it's 33.6% THC.
Nice.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be pretty fucking good.
Maybe we should go pick some of that up. We should have some of that for the fucking joint hour right now. What the fuck, insiders?
Hey, man.
I don't feel like driving up there.
No.
To get it. I'm fucking lazy.
We got what we have is plenty good.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
It's fucking thank you to a big shout out to our
good buddy.
good buddy for that one.
He who now knows that we have the same dick.
That was the fucking funniest shit in the world. I couldn't fucking. That was funny as shit. Hey, so have you been following this Alec Baldwin situation? Any you two?
No.
I saw that he shot someone, and that's as far.
Oh,
as went.
that yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I haven't been following it. I saw all the memes and
Has
like,
it gotten,
the picture of him with the teardrop tattoo and stuff.
Has it gotten bad for him? Like,
All right. So an electrician has come out and said the electrician that had the lady in his arms when she died has come out and said there was no reason for that there to be a gun in that scene in the first place. He was doing something with a gun in the first place. That there was no reason for there to be a gun in that scene
really?
in the first place. So he could have been practicing for another scene. I don't know what the situation was. But there will only be one live round. Now,
Right. Like, how the hell does that happen?
I don't know. So
That's
it's weird, right?
with
Okay,
if you're working with someone that goes into these acting modes, that is known for going into these acting modes and trying new stuff when they're in the moment and all this, as a prop master, why are you still allowing that?
All the guns
round?
should be like in one set place.
To me, it's still on the prop master.
Right.
So
I agree.
That is my whole belief with this, is that he needs to be fucking held accountable for
exactly.
it.
He's
Because
the one
that's
who's
their
responsible for that.
That's their only job on set, is to be in control of all of that.
Right.
okay.
Oh, I agree.
Okay.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
All right. Now you're bringing up with her. She was on another movie. I got some information. She was on another movie with Nicolas Cage and just shot off a round to where Nicolas Cage yelled at her and kicked her off set and stormed off set until she left.
She's done.
From what I've also read, there was also other rounds that were let off on that set without knowledge.
Now, rumor is, or whatever the information that so far has come out is this: she signed over the gun, which was emptied, to the assistant director. When he took control of the gun, it was emptied. She went and lawyered up and has put that on statement. That she is like, hey, I handed that gun off and it was empty.
Right.
I don't know how those rounds got in there.
Huh.
Tinfoil hat.
It's kind of
Everyone want to do tinfoil hat?
yeah.
Tinfoil hat. You're looking at you're like, I don't want to do tinfoil hat. You want to do tinfoil hat?
What?
I have no idea.
So the person that died, what's important?
Supposedly she was working on a documentary.
Probably about the sex trafficking with children and okay. I can see that.
Supposedly she was working on that documentary.
This is some movie shit. Some drunken detective is like digging into some sketchy shit right now.
Supposedly that happened. The assistant director was the one who put the live round in, Alec Baldwin, and knowing Alec Baldwin would, oh yeah, there's nothing in there. Pull that trigger.
Huh.
Rumored. Supposedly. Knock on wood. Don't look at me. I'm just saying. Don't take that as great.
Yeah, I felt like that was an important question. Yeah.
That is the tinfoil hat situation that she was working on. It was going to expose somebody big. That assistant director was part of it. Hey, yeah, there's a lot around in the thoughts of this happening.
Nice.
So what's the prop master's excuse with the other live rounds, though?
her being a fucking dumbass. So that's why this assistant director thinks that they can. He's trying to.
And so they took.
They took the most reckless and dangerous prop master, put her in charge, knowing that she would fuck up. See, that's all I'm like.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
it's a made-for-TV fucking movie, really.
Definitely, it really is.
You know, it would all wouldn't it? It sounds like
an episode of fucking Murder She Wrote,
isn't it? Doesn't this sound like an episode of like, dude? This is Law and Order in real life. And if it comes to find out the assistant director was getting exposed for child porn, I'm just saying.
CSI shit.
I'm just, you know.
Where's fucking Ice-T at?
yeah.
Oh, it's Coco Tea. Fuck Ice-T. I want to see Coco. She thick.
Her bald head.
So can we officially, speaking of Coco, Coco's thick. She's a white woman who's thick. Is she mixed?
I think she is. I'm almost.
Is Coco
certain
also?
she
Is Coco also? Is she mixed?
Yeah.
I think she's Latina.
Is she? I don't know what she is.
I'm almost certain.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Because I'm gonna let you know. I was at somewhere the other day, and you know me, I'm just walking through the store. Things catch your eye, and usually when it's big and it moves, it catches your eye.
Right.
White women are evolving.
The white women are.
White women are evolving.
Yeah.
It's no longer.
Yeah. Oh, I agree, dude.
I
agree.
White women are evolving. Would you agree with that? No, yeah, but you like goth girls, so I don't know about you. You just pay attention to goth girls and shit like what? You work at the mall. You see moms all the times and like 23-year-old hotter bodies all day. Is it me? Because I just
not in this area.
I forget where he lives.
Right.
I forget that
the
80s
the
20
pickings
ago.
are slim out there.
I forget that the 80s just
every time there's an attractive girl that comes in, like I'm just like, how? What are you doing here?
Where'd you come from?
Do you ever walk up to me like, excuse me, ma'am, are you lost? Why is that? Like, you're way too early to go to me from here.
I should. There's been a few times where I walked up to people and I'm like, where are you from? You're not from here.
Just walk up and like,
oh yeah.
But
all right, Whisk.
like there was one time there was a girl that came in, like her entire right arm was just blasted, like down to her fingertips and everything. And the entire time I was just like flirting out the ass and put down my number on her receipt and everything.
Did she
like
call
if you need anything?
Nope.
like listen. Hey man, can I talk?
Right.
Can you hear Whiskey?
Yeah.
Conversation,
dude. Like, sorry for the dog in the background, but my gosh, he just doesn't shut the fuck up. Like, are you like this?
He
You're
disagrees with your opinion.
I guess so. Like, you better like if you need anything, foot massage, back rub, $1 million, rob a bank, you just call me. I don't give a shit. You need me to kill your mom? You let me know.
I will do anything.
Anything. And listen.
If that tattooed hand will jerk me off.
Not even that. I just want you to lay naked next to me and talk dirty. That's it. That's all I want you to do.
What is your
I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with the dog.
He's lonely.
What's up, bud?
He's lonely.
He's just so needy.
I want some attention, damn it.
I was about to say I haven't done that, but I think I have. But I think the weirdest laying next to someone naked, just like talking dirty.
Yeah.
I think the weirdest thing was just
right there on that wooden wall. Sorry about that. I've
No,
got
you're
some
fine.
sinus bullshit going on, and this shit's helping me breathe.
I think my funniest one is just sitting in the shower, coming down from acid, and both of us just crying, talking about our shit, listening to L.L.P.
Yeah. See, your generation talks about shit. We just bury it away with substance. You know? You don't show your feelings, you bury that shit, you know. You suck it up, you take it like a man, you drink it, drink it away. Right.
Well, yeah, that's why I just got these.
What's that?
Whippets.
Oh shit. Nice. I don't even know where to get that shit.
Amazon.
Really? Are they
nitrous? Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna have to do that one weekend.
are you guys talking about drugs?
Yeah, we're talking about nitrous. You got some whippets.
You got whippets.
I've never even done nitrous at the dentist office.
Really?
It's fun.
Yeah, never.
It's so fun. It's hippie crack. That's what it's called. Is hippie crack.
Oh, trust
It
me, dude.
is-
I have nothing against it. I've never had got.
Yeah.
I'm not one to go looking for shit.
Have
If
you
it's
done
there-
vocals much at all? Like singing wise?
No.
Because like the best way someone described it to me before I did it was it feels like whenever you sing really fucking hard at the end of your breath, whenever you get that lightheaded and you have to recover for a second,
Yeah.
it's basically that feeling for like 45 seconds.
Nice. It doesn't feel like longer than 45 seconds.
No, I want to say
Yeah.
probably a minute is probably the longest I like dissociate for.
Nice. That's what I want. I'm hoping these mushrooms are good tonight.
Because you just breathe it
Yeah,
in,
buddy.
you hold it until straight lines break, and then you try to catch your breath after.
I hope Jamie should record the entire thing.
Whenever if we eat those
Yeah.
mushrooms, yeah.
We'll pause it, eat,
Yeah.
come back. What? Hey,
Yeah, it's only a stamina cap though, so I mean it won't be anything too crazy.
Yeah.
It'll just be a little extra giggly.
perfect. I like those days.
Yeah.
You know. Oh my God.
What?
An 11-year-old girl was on vacation with her family in Austria and took a dip at the Spincino di Venere, the Italian island of Pantelleria, and she caught gonorrhea
Oh shit.
from
Jesus.
from swimming in the the volcanic thermonuclear pool.
That slut.
An 11-year-old girl jumped in her
I
and
was gonna say,
damn. That whore.
Right.
You whore.
Right. Who are you fucking? Don't lie to me.
I know they do a little shit at young ages over in fucking Europe, but my God, that's a little insane. But no.
That's nuts, man. You can't even go on vacation anymore. Jesus.
Dude, the doctors did an exam. There was no signs of dude, her parents accused her of it. They're like, you had to, because they all went and didn't get it. Just this 11-year-old girl. Oh my God, this poor old child.
Right.
Oh my God.
gosh.
You have no trust. Like, you guys don't believe me. Like, that's
Oh.
damaging right there. That's fucking damaging.
Yeah, yeah.
The parents' sister escaped the pool without getting gonorrhea. The girl was forced to insist she had not had sex.
Wow.
This poor, buy her a car, buy her the
shit,
pony,
man.
get her the pony. You're gonna have to buy her
Whatever
the pony.
fuck she wants, man. You got to start working out because
You-
someday she's gonna become a stripper.
Oh, she's gonna get gonorrhea for real life now, or fucking actually by having sex now. Oh my God, this poor child.
This is what you wanted, wasn't it?
Oh my God. Can you,
You happy now, Mom?
imagine the conversation?
Oh my
The
God.
Oh my God.
That kid would have to be in tears.
I
I'm
feel
sure.
like
Are you
I
sure?
feel like
And then for you to have to go to a doctor
Right.
to do the exam.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Poor kid.
oh she's
She's trauma.
fucked.
That's
She
trauma
is
right there, man.
Traumatized.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That would suck. That would suck.
Do you think male strippers have to go through the same trauma to become strippers?
Oh,
Probably.
dude, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Actually, my cousin was a male stripper and he has gone through 100%.
I'd do it. And
Dude, and my cousin who has been a male stripper, he told you he'll be the first. He's like, dude, it's
I mean, clearly
You gotta be
nobody
pretty
wants to
comfortable
see
rubbing
any of this. So, like, yeah, I wouldn't do it.
actually, Donnie, we're the ones who are in demand nowadays.
I know,
buddy.
but I don't know if we'd be in demand at a strip club. There's
Actually,
only a certain type. There's a certain type of women that are into dudes like us.
no
No.
gay people. It's not. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
yeah, it's all gay stuff.
dudes.
It's yeah.
It's you're thinking you're going to be a male stripper and get all this pussy.
Yeah.
No.
No.
They're gonna be throwing dicks at you left and right, though.
and you have to, and like my cousin who was,
I
who was
randomly
like,
got a dick pic earlier.
dude,
I don't even know why.
I told you, man, I'll send out that hammer every once in a while just to
Right.
fucking fuck with people.
No.
Don't make sure if you are my friend and you listen to this and I send you a text and you don't respond within 7 days, you get the hammer thrown at you.
All right. And now I know.
And Jamie knows what I'm talking about with the hammer. Donnie knows what I'm talking about with the hammer. And Tommy Frank sure the fuck knows what I'm talking about when I say the fucking hammer, because he's like, God damn, are you in trouble? Dude,
I don't get the hammer because I respond.
Yes. You guys respond. You know what I'm talking about because, well, I'm a terrible friend and I said that shit to you.
Oh, trust me, man. I've got the same thing. Like I've got people that I'm friends with that I'm like, I don't talk to a whole lot, and like they'll send me shit. I'm like, man, I can't really do this right now, like, because this is gonna turn into a conversation. I got work to do, and I'll forget to reply. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I feel like an asshole.
Oh my God, this poor girl is starting a new school next to where she got gonorrhea.
Oh,
They're gonna find out about this. This poor fucking child. This poor.
that's gonna travel with her for years
my
to
God.
come, man.
Dude, get her in counseling now.
Like, you need to move like at least a good 400 miles away from this.
She's already at her 13th reason.
Right.
Is that all you need for suicide? Is that the reason why is that the reason behind that shit, stupid ass show, 13 Reasons?
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, it's about that show. Yeah.
Really? One. Here's my reason one. You get to 13 is the reason why you should just end your life. That's dumb. That's terrible.
I don't take it seriously, but it's just a funny joke to say of like, oh, that's your 13th reason.
I could wake up in the morning and think of 44 reasons why I should end
I'm
it.
like, dude, don't even get me started.
I know, that's why
like,
I was like, all right.
And the first
like,
one,
I probably should have done it like 4 times already by now then.
I wake up
I'm
in
a
the morning.
few dozen in. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Jeez, I wake up in the morning and go, there's people out there that voted for Brandon.
Yeah.
Fuck. We've all lost hope. I might as well just end it now.
Mhm.
All right, let's just continue on.
Yeah.
Next Halloween, I'm thinking of going as Justin Trudeau and
Who?
just doing the blackface.
Who's Justin Trudeau?
President of Canada, or Prime Minister of Canada.
Oh, okay.
He's here. He's the one. Let me tell you how fucking crazy Justin Trudeau is. This
I just
fucking,
wanted to make that joke. I don't know why it popped in my head.
no, here's the crazy part about it. Here's the crazy. Did you ever see his? Okay, so this dude did blackface. He's the elected
like
prime minister,
legitimately.
and he did blackface. Legitimately did blackface.
Like recently.
No, like in his past.
enough,
Where they're,
like a few enough years
in the early
enough-
80s when it was still funny.
No. Recently enough for you to look at a picture of him now and a picture of this guy in blackface and go, oh, that's Justin Trudeau in blackface.
Right.
Yeah,
As
like
in the faces,
soon
like
enough
within
to
10
still be
years.
upset
Oh, okay.
about it. Like soon enough to still be
Right.
upset about it. Yeah.
Like within.
I think Robert Downey Jr. was like the last okay one.
Yeah. So, and it's true. His excuse though was just like, so he was just like, sorry, I did it once or twice. And then another picture came out like 2 weeks later of him in a different costume doing blackface. And then he goes, yeah, that's the second time. I told you there was a few times that I did it. And they're like, what do you mean a few times? You said once or twice. He goes, so there's a few. He did it like 19 fucking times.
You're like, I'm a huge fan of these black actors. I like to put characters in role. I mean, what's
do
the
you want me
problem?
to do?
I'm a character actor. I'm trying to get into character, you know?
And then there's what's his face. There's Larry Alder, who's the guy who ran the recall in fucking California, who is a black man who they called a white supremacist.
Oh my God.
I can no longer make shit up. Any stranger, I can't. I'm usually really good at coming up with stories. I am. I'm a fictional motherfucker. I like to embellish on my stories because I make them funny. I like to make people laugh. I like to come up with shit to make it strange and make it funny. I can no longer come up with things stranger than what the fuck is going on in the real world.
Do you ever wonder if like
We're living in a matrix?
if like Robert Downey Jr. sits at home like secretly wondering like when is cancel culture gonna come fucking for me? For when I did blackface.
They won't because he votes Democrat.
Right. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, eventually somebody's gonna be like, why is it okay for him to do it and it's not okay for this guy to do it?
I don't, it's,
You know?
it's just fucking, it's all fucking insane.
Right.
It's just,
There's been a few waves here and there of that, but it's just been like, meh.
Blazing Saddles is one of the funniest movies ever. And it like
Okay, so Mel Brooks was on. Speaking of Blazing Saddles, and I want to get to two things about Robert, and the other thing of Robert Downey Jr. Mel Brooks was in Blazing Saddles. Was talking about Blazing Saddles recently, and he goes when the first cut came out, the producer goes, or the executive at like Warner Brothers goes, we need to cut. He goes, man, we love the movie, but we need to cut this, cut the N-word, cut this, cut this. He goes, all right, so I have 45 seconds of a film. And the executive goes, you can't do this because, and at the time, now mind you, with the place said, Coleman goes, white, you can't do this. And Richard Pryor, he goes, I had to get Richard Pryor to come up and go, I'm the one who wrote part of the fucking movie.
Right.
And,
Like, this is how we wanted this made.
and they went, okay.
Because they saw the comedy in it.
Because it was fun to make fun of
Right.
each other. Everyone fucking made fun of each other and
Yeah.
shook hands at the end of the day. It was
Right.
okay. And then if you
I've
took
tried
it too
to-
far, you got punched in the mouth, and you go, oh, there's the line. I don't
Yeah.
People
cross
around
that
here-
line no more.
Right.
I got
People around
punched in the
here
mouth.
do not believe me when I try to explain the skateboard bashing culture in California, because it still truly is a thing out there to like keep your chops up of roasting each other and shit like that. Like not
Skateboarders
everyone
do that?
out there.
Like skateboarders
Is-
do that to each other.
Yeah, like it's
Oh,
a
okay.
whole culture out there. And so like it's not every single person in California that's just like a fucking stick up their ass and getting offended about everyone.
Because I thought like
everything.
California was known for its fucking like that's where skateboarding fucking blew up, you know?
Exactly. Like
Like
everyone,
why would they be so against it?
everyone that I hung out with that was kind of
Z-boys.
more in the skate
Talked on
culture or punk scene and stuff like that all had horrible jokes that they would tell. And I did also have like the emo kid group of friends that did get offended by shit, if I'm gonna be completely honest. And so there was like that weird dynamic.
I just want to go back to the days where we can all make fun of each
Right.
other and shake fucking hands, you know, and not get offended by everything.
Yep.
You know, if you called me a cocksucker, okay, I did that once.
Fuck you,
That's none of your
pal.
business, though. Wait, what? No, I didn't do that once. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
It's like-
I hate how everybody gets so damn
Okay.
offended by everything.
I'm the
nowadays.
one who gives words power.
Yeah.
You give words power.
Yeah.
Jamie, you give words power. Jamie, if I
Yeah.
called you a dirty dirtball honky, well, you're probably a dirty dirtball honky, anyways. But
I'm
you know
just
what I
a
mean.
Florida man.
You're just a Florida man living in Kentucky. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, man. Like,
Can we
we're-
get to? Can we need? I feel like we should start a GoFundMe for this poor child in Italy.
Yeah.
But Robert Downey Jr. What was the other one? Did I already say my piece? Ah, fuck it. Move
I
on.
don't know if you said anything else about Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, he said he could never get away with doing. He was on Rogan's podcast. He was like, I could never get away with doing
That again.
character.
Yeah.
He goes, there's no way. He goes, I have some friends who were like, that's terrible. He goes, and I had then I had black friends who were like, you fucking knock that out of the park. Because probably your black friend had a fucking sense of humor, and
Right.
I guarantee you, the people who said, "Oh, you shouldn't do that," were fucking white.
Yeah,
Dude, white people ruin everything.
we do.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, we do.
White people ruin everything.
And it's sad. It really is. It really is.
I want to go back to the days of all of us just making fun of each other.
Right. I want to get rid of the internet. Like
We should go back to the days where we could beat our wives. Wait,
My-
what? No,
like,
not that.
pre MySpace.
Dude,
and
I'm so-
shit.
Buddy, I got that out just in time. And I am just kidding. Do not do that.
Uh, my wife said apparently they're Ubering back here. That was a while ago.
Are you still looking at me
I
and
don't
trying to
know.
figure out what I said? Why are you giving me the death look? Oh, we were talking about white people ruin everything. And I want to go back to the days of where we were all just make fun of each other. I'm like, maybe we should just go back even farther with the days where we used to beat our wives and you opened the door. And I'm like, got that out just in time. And it was perfectly timed. Don't look at me like that. Is a funny joke. I do.
It's not secretly.
It's not a secret. I tell everyone.
We this is established.
Fucking fell asleep on my floor with skinny jeans on.
It's the fact that you're wearing skinny jeans, like you should have just ended the conversation right there.
I mean, they're not absolutely horrible.
Yeah, they are.
Dude, your legs couldn't possibly get any skinnier.
Right.
Like if you put on regular jeans, they would look like baggy jeans to your fucking legs. Your legs look like two oranges holding up a tooth or two toothpicks holding up an orange.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Mom's locked out. I'll be right back.
Mom's locked out. That's awesome. Dude, that kid's nuts.
He is.
Dude, our dogs have been barking, like talking in the background all day. Like whiskey's been. I don't know what's going on here.
They'll start like howling, like nipping at us and shit.
Now she's not gonna lay down. She's gonna come drive me fucking nuts.
This has been a shit show of a podcast, you know that.
I think it's been great. It's been fun.
That's good.
We're having a good time here. What else is happening in the world?
Hold on, I'm getting you two.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Jesus.
We're going to have to. I got
What?
Hold on. You guys.
What up?
Dude, I don't know. Talk about Kyle Rittenhouse or something.
Who's
Like,
Kyle Rittenhouse?
I'm not touching that one.
I don't know
I'll
who
talk
that
about
is.
the Travis Scott event before
Oh,
that. And I think
Jesus.
that's just boring.
That
at
was a
this point.
train wreck.
do you think that was a satanic ritual as everyone's thinking it was?
No.
What the fuck?
I just
Did you
think
not
it was
know
a
that?
poorly planned event.
Yeah, I think it's all on the organizers. I don't think Travis Scott really has any fault to it. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a cool little thing.
Hell
man.
yeah.
I think if someone truly believes at this point that if he was on stage and knew that people were dying and just kept performing, no, you're a fucking dumbass. And I'm not in defense completely of what he did, because there was at a certain point that there was someone unconscious on stage and he continued performing.
See,
But
here's the
to
thing,
think
though.
he knew that it was to that extreme and was just like, fuck them. Like, no, you're ridiculous.
But here's the thing. At the same time, there's like videos of like people telling the people like on the side of the
Oh,
stage,
the
like,
cameraman,
you have to
yeah.
stop the show.
The
Like,
cameraman, yeah. I don't know what the fuck was up with that.
shame on those people for not doing anything.
Yes,
Like,
I don't know what the fuck.
unplug the
that's about.
microphones, like grab the back of like, hey, stop. We got to get medics out here. People are dying. Do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the organizer, his manager, the organizer should have stopped that show way ahead.
And it's, in my opinion, it's on the organizer for not giving him the information sooner that there was something happening and shit like that. So I think it's a weird one.
I think his manager should be at fault. Maybe Travis Scott. Didn't he see the ambulance driving through? He was like,
but that's happened at tons of shows. That happens at his shows.
I know it happens, but it's still, I get it. It's still, hindsight's 2020, I guess.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple articles on that, and they were saying like they didn't have nearly enough medical people there for the number of people there.
The other thing that was scary about it was that security guard that got injected in the neck
and that's completely true. That came out from the police.
What happened?
So
that a security guard at the venue got injected with a needle in his neck and he went unconscious.
Well, did they test him and find out what it was?
They had to revive him with Narcan.
Wow.
They don't know what it was. Narcan brought him back. But
yeah,
he goes, I just felt a pinch in my neck and they had a little prick where like it looked like someone injected him with something.
Jeez.
It happened to him. I think it one or two other people did it come out, or just him. It was the only one.
I'm not sure. All I saw was him.
So him 100% of, and then you had the other thing, Travis Scott.
Jeez.
I don't even know who Travis Scott is.
Me either.
I know Travis Scott
I don't
is,
know his music at all.
So
wait,
he's related to some very famous producers in New York.
Isn't he the one who's fucking one of the Jenners?
Yes, or I think he was,
or knocked up one of the Jenners.
Yes.
I don't know. I have no clue who he is. Like no
That's
idea.
true. He's been in music for a few years now. During his come up,
bet.
it was just ridiculous how popular he was just out of nowhere.
Blew up. Like,
But just out of nowhere, it seemed. And he
Yeah.
had some kind of more psychedelic inspired music and stuff like that that people thought was cool at the time.
yeah.
And it was after the whole Wiz Khalifa era and all that shit. And he became really popular really quick. And then just there was a bunch of stories whenever he was coming out of like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit. He's an asshole to everyone.
Mhm.
And then as soon as he got big, it was just like all those stories went away. And it was just like everything went silent about it. And he's related to some really big producers in New York. I can't remember the names off the top of my head,
Yeah.
but there's a bunch of interviews where they're like, yeah, we've known him since he was a kid. He's always been around the streets. He's a good kid and all this stuff. But I don't know. That stuff's always like hard to trust completely
Right.
because they're obviously going to put that out about the people that they want to be successful.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just, I don't know. That whole thing's weird.
I don't know pop culture at all. Not
Yeah.
at all.
You start reading a little bit more, Donnie. Sort of
I
big
don't,
private
I,
world.
I don't ever have time for it.
I don't even give a fuck about his music, but it was just so big. And that's when he was coming up and getting popular when I really got into rap. And so I was like, oh, I should at least know something about this dude.
I don't know anybody new in the rap community. Like no clue.
Yeah.
I only
I
know
know-
the classics, you know.
I know the names of the new guys, but I couldn't tell you a song.
Yeah, I don't even know their names.
Like I think Logic. What's that?
Yeah, Logic is more of your
Well-
guys' style for sure, though.
Yeah, Logic. I know. But after
See,
that,
I know I've heard the name.
that's
Logic,
the
but I
news.
don't know his music.
I know Eminem. I don't.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar. I might know a Kendrick Lamar song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar is really damn good.
I might know a Drake song.
I don't like Drake at all. He's fucking annoying.
Other than that,
And he's
I
a
don't-
pedophile. So,
Drake's a pedophile.
yeah.
Who'd he,
I
is he
believe
really?
it.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Not even joking.
Are you serious?
What did Drake do? to
Yeah.
her? Ooh, I did that.
Was messaging her on Instagram like seductive stuff and shit like that while
Oh,
she was like 15 or something.
Jesus.
What a
And so from that, and there's always been other stories of him messaging fans and stuff. So whenever that officially came out from her, I was just like, all right, fuck this dude. What the
Right.
fuck?
what a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's a mess.
So what's weirder? Actually, this is gonna be weirder. A lot weirder.
I'm not sure.
Man had 6-month sex affair with dolphin.
What the fuck?
All right, that challenged it.
Is this in Florida?
Dude, no,
Is this in Florida?
it just came out. And so this guy just came out. He's 7 years old.
He looks like it. I could
Hey,
see
man.
that.
7?
Yeah, at a water 7D.
I
7D. A
was
man
like, wait
claimed-
a second.
Dude, this is so strange. A man claimed he had a sexual relationship with a dolphin named Dolly after she seduced
She started
him
it, man. She came up,
after
started rubbing my
hours-
dick.
She
What am I supposed to
started
do?
it.
Dude, she started it.
This was consensual.
I don't know what to
title. This was
do.
consensual.
I don't. What do you want me to do? This dolphin just came up and started
Right.
rubbing up on me.
That little slut
You're like,
started
nope,
it, man.
I'm out. You-
I told her one
Andrew
night.
goes like, I'm out. I can't do this one.
She said it'd be okay.
At a water park in Florida,
I knew it.
Malcolm Butter, Brainer,
Malcolm Butter.
Malcolm Brainer, Brenner, Brenner,
Brenner.
I really wanted it to be butter.
I know. Oh, dude, it was so good.
It's
Now
butter.
70, had confessed to embarking on a 6-month-long love affair with a bottlenose dolphin in the 70s. Oh, look how happy they are.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The happy couple.
just
Jesus.
Like I said, mental fucking illness.
just look at the happy. Look at the fucking happy couple, James.
Don't blow in my blowhole.
JB, hide your bong.
Oh God.
They're just so happy together.
Jeez.
Dude, all right, let's see how this started. She announced.
No, this is the joint hour. I don't think it fucking matters.
Probably not. She announced her
fine.
intention to me by positioning herself so I was rubbing against her. At first, I discouraged her. I wasn't interested. After some time, I thought it was a woman. Would I come up with this? Jesus Christ. If this was a woman, would I have come up with these rationalizations and excuses? If we are living in a matrix, can they hit the reset button now?
Absolutely, dude.
Can they please
Please.
just maybe unplug it, wait 10 seconds and plug it back in and see if it will reboot to normal? What the fuck?
Yeah,
God
seriously.
damn.
Like, there's a song I was listening to on the way here, and like, there's like a little audio clip. It's like, you have to stop pretending that life makes sense, that there's some point to all this struggling. I was like, that is so fucking true.
It was when the park was closing that we successfully eluded the male dolphin so we could spend some time alone.
She's like, I want you to come over, but he never leaves. What the fuck?
He goes, I tried to have intercourse with it and it wasn't successful, so I dropped that.
So she just wanted him to play with her and shit.
All right, man, this guy is just a fucking sicko.
That's a weird motherfucker.
This is
right
just a
there.
weird motherfucker.
Yeah.
This dude's just weird because this is hey. He goes, listen.
What?
He goes, I had some experiences with the family dog when I was an adolescent.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
You like to fuck animals, dude.
Wow. That is fucked up. What a fucking weirdo. What a fucking
Oh.
weirdo.
Hey, what time we going to Murphy's tomorrow night?
I have no idea.
7.
6-ish. Amanda and I would probably get there earlier. I don't know. I just do what I'm told. Yeah. Most of the time.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. That thing's fucked up. That is absolutely fucked up. So is he in jail and shit now?
Oh my god, no. So no, this was years ago. This was in the 70s. This guy is in his 70s now. And here he goes, Dolly was relocated to another amusement facility after the park was closed, but was reported to have died 9 months after meeting Brenner. So after she left, he believed that she committed suicide and claimed she voluntarily just stopped breathing, which is also known the act that dolphins can do as they are depressed. So after
What
they had
the fuck?
He left her, ruined her life. She just couldn't take it.
so that park was closing. She got relocated,
Lost her mans.
lost her man because he couldn't go see her no
Lost her
more,
mans.
and she just stopped breathing.
That is fucked up. That is absolutely fucked up. She can't even go on living. She missed him so much. That's sad. He must have been one hell of a dude.
God damn. Anytime, aliens.
Wow. Yeah. Just go ahead and wipe us out. That'd be fantastic.
It's reading stories like these where I watch the movie Independence Day and I root for the aliens.
Yeah. Like,
Like, it really is. Like, I root
Just
for the
kind of
aliens.
puts it in perspective.
Just like-
damn.
I get it. We don't deserve this planet.
no.
Think about this. There's 9 planets in this solar system, 1 with confirmed life.
Mm-hmm. And it's dying.
Can we all agree
Yeah.
that maybe
Oopsie, sorry.
Things are getting a little fucked up.
if we're living, and I'm telling you, if this is truly a matrix, can they please maybe reset it?
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and start from scratch.
Let's just go ahead, maybe unplug it. It's like resetting your modem, right? Is that how they do it? Is that how it works?
Just gotta reset it. Just
Reboot
press the
everything.
button.
Here's
Unplug,
my
Control,
unplug
delete
it for
that
10
shit.
seconds and plug
Here's-
it back in.
Here's my question: Is do you think that if this really is a Matrix, the person that created this was like, I
Not-
did, I
Do
did
you
Not yet,
think
pal.
he's proud?
I didn't think they'd fucking dolphin.
Right.
Like I didn't. It's a,
Do
I
you
didn't-
think the creator is proud of us?
they no, he cannot be. Like,
And do you ever wonder, like,
dude,
how many times have we done this? Like, how many times he's like,
Yeah, I've had.
here we
that
go
thought a
again,
lot.
guys. Like, we've had to restart already once. Like, fucking get your shit together.
the like at what point do you think they hit the reset button for it to go this far this time? Like, how bad was it before where they haven't done it yet?
Right. The dinosaurs must have been some dicks.
Like, seriously.
Well, they had like fucking Vlad the Impaler and Genghis Khan and shit like that.
Yeah. We had Hitler.
Like,
We had Hitler.
Like, there's just there's always a monster. There's always some sort of monster.
okay, how come? Here's my question. So, speaking of monsters, so Hitler was a bad guy. We can all agree
Right.
on that, right?
Yes.
He was a terrible motherfucker.
Mhm.
Well,
I'm not touching that one, Jamie. I'm gonna skip it.
I had to resist too.
I'm skipping it because I have so many jokes I was going to correct all of a sudden, and I don't want those because I don't want to get canceled yet.
Swell gentleman. Not really.
Hitler was a bad dude. How come we don't talk about Stalin?
Never. Ever.
We never hear about how bad of a dude Stalin was.
yeah.
Like, for me saying Stalin was a bad dude back in the day, the people would roll in, come and grab me, and I would disappear.
Yep. Fucking Russians.
If you stopped laughing before he wanted you to.
if
If you stopped clapping before he wanted you to. Like, it was ridiculous.
See, was he a kid like as bad, but like he was just a tyrant where Hitler tried to erase part of humanity from existence.
Dude,
I can't say too much. I'm not knowledgeable enough.
so if I remember,
I'm not that knowledgeable either, but I'm just saying from like the perspective that I see it, you know.
here's the thing is Stalin did it over such a period of time and did it so secretly. Like, you didn't know it was done until it was done.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
surprise.
Hitler was like the dude with the big dick in the locker room.
Mhm.
He was walking out going, I got 3 million.
Yep.
Stalin
You
was
guys, come with me.
Hey,
All you right fucking now.
like,
We're gonna take a shower together. Come on.
yeah, like Hitler was the dude who was like, look at me. I got, like, he was the dude
He
who
built a
said-
giant army.
Here, here's the best way to describe it. Hitler was the guy, and I'm going to talk locker room talk so everyone will understand this. Hitler was the dude who was slightly above average, who thought he had the biggest dick in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Stalin was the nerdy dude who played fucking World of Warcraft, put his computer together, who was all a buck 42 soaking wet, holding a cinder block, and couldn't get pussy if he tried.
With a fucking meat bat.
With a fucking hammer.
like Pringles can all
Like-
fucking day long.
And as soon as he whipped that thing out, he was just taking off heads.
Girl next door, dude.
So that was Stalin. That's the best way to describe it, in my opinion. Because Stalin did some evil shit. Like, he set up like secret cops and all types of crazy shenanigans.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
Like,
See,
he
I,
would-
I haven't learned about any of that shit since high school. So
yeah, like, he would just take your fucking family.
yeah, what a dick.
I mean, not like then who's the president of the Philippines that had like the death squads?
Jeez.
Oh, for all the drugs? That
Yeah.
shit's ridiculous.
That's a true story.
Are you talking about the shit that's going on right now in the Philippines?
No, I haven't took that iceberg yet.
What's going on in
Oh,
the Philippines?
Oh,
The
dude,
Philippines, and what's the other country in South America where they're cracking down so hard on drugs that they've started hiring the police have started hiring hitmen to
think
go kill people that they suspect of selling drugs.
Really?
I think it's Indonesia or Singapore or one of those.
It is fucking
Insane.
ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Good
Now-
day to be an American.
Yeah.
is it? Is it? Have you gone outside recently in America? I don't remember. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't feel.
What we did today, I would have been terrified to do about 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. 10
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago, you get caught like you're going to jail.
Oh, for a hot minute.
Yeah. Now it's like the ticket they write you is like $20 and they take away like
They can't fucking even write me a ticket.
right. I'm like, yeah, we're legal, motherfucker.
I got a little card that says I can have that. Just saying.
I got a little card that says I can have that.
Right.
That's right. I do.
I paid my
Paid my 160
My
bucks
vig.
for it. You know, I get it. I get it.
you know.
God, I gotta get off this fucking website. I can't get over this fucking dolphin story.
You know what I noticed it again today. I think this is a different route I went through Oklahoma. There are dispensaries everywhere in Oklahoma. Like everywhere. The entire drive through. You'd see them like every couple minutes you stop through, like you'd get going on the highway going 70, and then you get like little pockets where you can only go 45, dispensaries on all sides of the streets. Then you go down a little bit further, they're the entire state. Like, I had no idea. What you looking at, sir? The dolphin story still?
No.
A little flipper action?
Oh my God.
What?
New York is back, baby.
Uh-oh.
New York is back.
I'm scared.
This is upstate New York. This is even in the city. Man covered himself with hand sanitizer.
Ooh.
Cop tased him.
Ooh.
Guess what happened?
He exploded.
Uh-oh.
Man burst into flames.
Jesus.
Yo.
Wow. That is crazy. Did you like New York's been having some crazy shit going on right now?
New York. So I've seen video of New. So
I want to see the fucking body cam footage so badly.
Hold
What's up with the New York trash right now? They stopped picking up garbage.
on.
What?
So a lot of it has to do with vaccination.
Yeah.
So these like a lot of these nurses, doctors,
Mm-hmm.
police officers, firefighters, sanitation workers, stuff like that. They all had to work through COVID.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them got COVID. So they survived it.
Now everybody wants them to get the shot.
So now they want to get shot. Well, why do you want me to get shot?
Right.
I don't need the fucking shot. I have natural immunity to this. What do I need the fucking shot for?
Dude, I'm telling you, I still think my flu shot helped it giving me COVID.
Help give you COVID.
Because I went through the whole entire thing of this thing. I never changed my life. I went around people, and I'd never caught it. And I'd never gotten a flu shot before. Got a fucking flu shot on a Thursday, tested positive for COVID the next Monday. You know, I'm like, I think it has to be connected.
Well, maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. We're not doctors.
No.
We're not doctors, YouTube.
I'm not saying that this is fact. I'm just saying it's coincidental.
I have to say shit like that. We have to say shit like that. Like we're just bullshitting
Right.
here, YouTube. We're just fucking
These are
talking.
jokes,
We're
people.
jokes. So you don't fucking get. We're not fucking professionals. We're
No.
just fucking average Joes.
These are
fucking-
conversations.
You know what I
We're
mean?
just talking. We're rapping.
But I
Don't
don't
get
know.
your
Like I
feelings
don't
hurt.
get why. It might be like I. So we went and seen Bert Kreischer last night. I go get a negative. I go get a COVID test because I'm not vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go get the vaccine. I don't give a fuck.
Do your thing.
Do
man.
your thing. Now I was told by my doctor, wait. He goes, and here's why. You wait because you have problems with the flu shot. Your body can't handle the flu shot.
Mhm.
Don't get this. He goes, just wait. Well, wait. Wait and see. He goes, no matter what you do, get pressurized on this. So he goes, because this can inject you and you could die from this. Don't because of the way your body handles the flu shot. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I walked up, and I had this fucking lady. I wanted to smash her fucking head in the brick. She goes, and this fucking lady who checked my fucking ticket or my fucking vaccine or my negative COVID test last night at Stiefel goes like this. She goes, why don't you just go get the shot? I'm like, ma'am, I can't go get the shot. My doctor told me not to get the shot. She goes, why? I'm like, because he says I can't handle the flu shot. If I get this, I could die from it. she goes, quit being so selfish to other people and go get a shot.
Fuck you. Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
not your business. That's not
Yeah.
your job.
Why don't
I
people
literally-
just mind their own
I don't-
fucking business
I don't
anymore?
problem having a conversation with you.
Right.
I don't, and I will have a conversation with you because I'll tell you my stance. Hey, this is my doctor told me this. I'm not going to do it because of this. Okay. I'm not going to. Okay.
Yeah.
That I will go out and I will try to make myself healthy as possible. I lost weight. I'll take my vitamins. I exercise. I fucking try to eat right. Not today. We have ate like shit
Yeah.
today.
But it's vacation.
I'm not gonna do. We had Popeyes. I had
Yeah.
Rallies, dude. I had fries today, and let me tell you
Oh.
something. They're so fucking good. Fuck, they're
Popeyes
good.
was so good today.
I did all those things.
Yeah.
I did all these things, and I thought, and then for this lady to look at me, and I'm like, I can't get this because my doctor told me I will have adverse effects, and there's a possibility of me kicking the bucket. Quit being so selfish. Just go get the shot. That's not the attitude to have with this.
No.
Yeah,
Absolutely
no.
not.
That's not the attitude.
Nope.
Respect it. Shake people's hands.
Yeah,
a-
no, I
and
had
this-
I had a
it.
conversation earlier about it where it was just like I'm vaccinated, but I still have the wholehearted view of it's up to the fucking person.
Right.
You know.
Honestly,
Like-
after this happened, because I never got the flu shot before too, and then I got it and I got sick. You know what? I'm not getting a fucking flu shot ever again either. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I did it just because I'm like, you know what? It's there. I'm getting older. Might as well. And I got sick. I'm like, what? Fuck you. I won't do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten the flu shot 6. I've had the flu shot 10. I would say about 10 times. Actually 8 times. I've had it 8 times. The 5 years of service time that I got into service, and I got it 3 times after that. I've been put in the hospital 4 times, or I've gotten sick off of it probably 6 times. I can think of 6 times, and I could be the time where I've gotten put in the hospital 3 times because of it.
Jeez. Yeah.
Like it's of those 6 times where I had to go to the hospital because I had the flu, and I had the flu to the point where the one time I went, I had 104.
Ice bath.
I had 104 point. I had almost 105-degree fever. The lady at the fucking urgent care looked at me and she was like, "You were dying in front of us."
Mm-hmm.
Like when you walk into an urgent care and they look at you and they take the first thing they take your temperature and they skip insurance
Like we're calling an
they skip
ambulance.
talking to you, and they're just like, and they escort you to the back and start doing shit to you right off the bed.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a bad situation,
Yep.
and that's how I've been with the flu shot. So when my doctor went, "Hey man, do this," okay, I sit and wait. You do whatever you want. That's just my story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I will get put in. If I was Aaron Rodgers, or if I was fucking Joe Rogan, or if I was fucking someone famous, and I came out and said this right now, I would be castrated.
Mhm.
But luckily, I'm not famous. I'm just an asshole who's sitting in my fucking house, who's a normal average age Joe. Who I could be more middle of the fucking road.
Right.
I think I'm the most middle of the road person that God's ever put on this planet.
I'm just one of those. I just don't give a fuck. Like you know,
And
what?
it's,
live your lives.
and it's
you
not
know?
like I don't give a fuck. I just want everyone to be happy.
Right. That's
know?
why I'm like That's why I don't get on social media very much, because I'm like, God damn, you guys can we all just get our head out of our asses for a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God, it's a fucking
It's getting ugly
what
out
a
here.
cesspool. Hey man, they freed Britney.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sorry, they freed Britney.
I'm wondering when she's gonna start doing porn.
Oh, sure. When's her OnlyFans go up?
Hasn't she said something about it? Yeah.
Bro, like literally her OnlyFans. What do you think? Oops. Right now. So
She's just gonna be like, "Fuck this Vegas career, everybody look at my vagina."
she doesn't want to. She wants out of Vegas.
Right, that's
badly.
what I'm saying,
She-
like-
Yeah, she wants out of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna make myself look so terrible that they don't want to hire me anymore, so I can do whatever I want in my life.
she basically, well, here, Britney's back. Britney Spears making music, wants to be back in the game amid.
So with that comment, Donnie, do you have some kind of what is your thought with sex work?
You do whatever you want. you
All right.
know? Yeah, I don't have any problem with prostitutes.
What do I? Yeah,
Fuck
what do I give
no.
a shit? That's
Yeah.
that's your decision. That's not mine.
you know?
Yeah.
If
I mean, as long
If
as you're
you-
not, if you're not a slave in it, if it's something that you want to do,
yeah,
go
Yeah.
for it. You know, I don't fucking care.
I don't. believe
Dad
it-
explained that to me kind of a younger age, and at the time I didn't completely understand it, but now I do. And yeah, I feel like it should be more accepted in a way.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was a lady, I could see myself doing that, but in like
Yeah.
a controlled environment,
Yeah,
a,
exactly.
like a cat house kind of thing,
Would you do like something at a cat or a cat house?
like
or
a
would
bunny
you,
ranch or something.
or would you go to OnlyFans? Because OnlyFans is probably the most safest thing
Yeah.
now out there for sex workers.
Yeah, but
what do you think?
No, not really,
How's that?
because like, how are you gonna meet clients?
Twitter and stuff.
Yeah,
Twitter, yeah, you can do that.
yeah, okay, but
And
like,
here's
if you're
what
in a
you can do.
controlled environment, there's security right there. So if shit starts getting rough, this big motherfucker's gonna come in here and bounce your head off every wall in the building.
Or here's what you do is say you and your wife or you and a partner that you trust
Right.
make your own content and you sell it out there, which is
True.
what OnlyFans is doing.
Oh, okay.
So that's what OnlyFans is doing is you're creating your own content, you're selling it. So say like you and your wife wanted to be like, fuck it, we're gonna start an OnlyFans.
And I'm not gonna lie, I watch amateur shit. That's
Yeah.
all I ever watch is amateur porn.
So that's what a
And
lot of
I
OnlyFans
kind of
is.
get what Donnie's saying though, also of like, if it was to be like escorting, it would be kind of a parlor situation where
Right.
you rent out the room and then your clients come and visit you there.
That's probably the safest if it anyway. That way you have security and some sort of control of the situation.
I used to
Yeah.
watch the Bunny Ranch show on, what was it, Showtime?
Yeah.
You know, I was always intrigued because like you got to go in, hang out with, like, have conversations, see which lady you're gonna connect with, and like, okay, I'll take this one. You know,
Yeah.
I was always like, okay, like that's intriguing to me. But
Yeah, for me,
expensive.
it's just been learning more about it through podcasts and stuff like that, and learning about like high-end escort sites and stuff like that, and like businessmen using escorts not only for like sexual stuff, but taking them to business events to
To look good. They're bolster their profile.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And that is very interesting to me, that kind of line of sex work, I
I hate
guess.
those kind of people.
Yeah. So you see those guys like what was the owner of the Clippers that got in trouble for saying the N-word?
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
With
like
his
people-
trophy wife.
Yeah. So guys like that, they would fucking, that's how they do that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Marry
And I don't see a
abroad.
problem with that. I don't really see a problem with that at all.
I mean, as long as like I'm all about as long as the female's safe and that she's in control of the situation.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Which clearly she was.
But if
Yeah.
because if that lady is out on the town with a dude that she has to be 110% control of the situation, I know he's paying her
Right.
still.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. It's a weird situation, but yeah, those ones, I feel like there is more respect there just because of how expensive it is and stuff like that. But I don't know. To use it for a business sense kind of makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
so
I can.
that one doesn't bother me. That one's just kind of interesting.
But yeah, but I mean, but if I mean, to each their own. Like, but if I see, say there's a girl I went to high school with, and I seen her in a porno, and I seen her.
Oh, I'm watching that shit.
Oh, that's why OnlyFans is so that's why OnlyFans is so popular because you're fucking being able to pay to see the girls in high school that you
Like,
want
I've
to
always,
see.
I always,
Exactly.
I always wanted to
that-
know what you look like naked. Like,
And that's
fuck
what and
yeah.
that's what it is.
$3, here you go.
But-
There's been three of them. There's been three of them already.
that you
Oh,
you
really?
know.
Yeah.
Now there's a couple of chicks that I know that I heard they were doing it, but I could never find them on there.
No, I found three, and I was just like, "What?" And
don't-
one
I
of
don't-
them just sent it to me randomly, like one day, because she was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while. Oh yeah, I do OnlyFans now. Here's the link and everything." I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, cool."
Sweet.
So yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, but I guess that's the way to go now. Is OnlyFans.
I feel like the trend might be dying off a little bit though.
Dude, sex will always
But
sell.
it's, I don't
No.
hear about it as much as I used to.
Because what you're not hearing about is the people who are making
Millions.
hundreds of $1,000s every week because everyone's jumping on board with that.
Yeah.
everyone's doing
Yeah.
that. Everyone's trying to sell
The
pictures of the
market's getting
feet.
saturated.
The market's being saturated. You'll still hear about every once in a while a pop off here or pop
Right.
off there. But
And there's competing sites now like Fansly and stuff like that, and they're
So there's-
doing well enough to actually compete in the market.
Yeah,
so
so-
it's kind of really cool.
Huh.
and that's where a lot of people are making their extra money on the side now. You know, I can sell pictures of my fucking feet online. Okay.
Oh, you like
Yeah, I
chubby
was just
bearded guys, eh?
listening. I was listening to a podcast the other day where this girl is the daughter of a kind of higher up businessman, and she does porn on the side, but is still part of the business and goes into the office and everything, but still does it on the side and makes fucking money from it, but still wants to hustle her ass off so she can retire at 40 and just not do anything.
Yeah, so there's like the girls on. Like I was reading like one article about a girl. She started her OnlyFans. She was a stripper or going typical stripper, trying working her way through college. Got through college, was still stripping and fucking working her job to pay off her student loan debt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
started
exactly.
and then started an OnlyFans and was able to pay her student loan off in 1 month.
Yeah.
Pay her student loan off in 1 month, and then start banking all this money. And now she's like, I don't have any debt. She goes, I have zero debt. She goes, when I get my bank account to this number, she goes, I'm done.
Right.
She goes, this is the money I could walk away and be happy with my life. And she goes,
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, and I have fuck you money. And in the article, she goes, what's the point of fuck you money if you don't say fuck you?
Right.
That's her thing. She
Exactly.
goes, I have a goal. She goes, I am student loan out of debt. She goes, I am debt free on my house. She goes, but I have a number in my head where my bank account needs to be. Once it hits there, I'm done with this.
Right.
And she goes, and I will.
I'm gonna go to doing
she goes,
nothing
She goes, and I should be able to hit that number by the time I'm 27.
Yeah.
And she could, if she wants, sell it as an intellectual property and then just let people distribute her shit by themselves and just make money off of that.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, that's another way you can do it.
Or
There's so
just sell the IP off right and sell it for fucking 8 figures.
Like, here's the thing. Like, so with stuff like OnlyFans, like you're looking at the job market right now. Like everyone's like, where are these people going? Like the people aren't going back to work. These people aren't going back to work. Yeah, there's this pandemic. What you did, what the governments did, and I don't think they realized how the spirit of the human race is when they locked everything down.
We got industrious and figured out a way to make money.
Hey man, the human aspects, we're gonna find a way to put food on the table. We're
Yeah.
gonna put money in our bank account. We're gonna find a keep the roof over our head.
I got this butthole that people like to look at.
If people are gonna look at my fucking feet, look at my fucking butthole, or if I can go on and hustle a t-shirt, or if I can go out and hustle this, or I can go out and hustle this all online and not do this and not have a boss and do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I? And when you told me I was not essential.
Right.
Now that this is over, now I'm essential again.
Mm-hmm.
On to fresh sharing.
Right.
This is not how this shit works no more.
Sorry, we moved on to other
I'm going
things.
to go do my own thing. I'm going to make my own money. And guess what, motherfucker? Then I'm going to put it in fucking cryptocurrency so you, as a
Can't
tax,
touch it.
as a government, can't touch it.
Yep.
Fuck you. So that's how you see. Now that you got the government running scared to get, because the government's starting to figure out again, oh, fuck.
Crypto's coming up again.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You did this. The government, see, the people are smart, and the government doesn't. Governments don't realize that. And now that you're looking for people, well, we need 9-to-5ers. We need people to go get to work. And then you want to add the fucking mandates on top of shit like that. On top of that,
No, thank you.
I'm sorry. You'll see the economy crash. You won't see the economy crash because people are online making money.
Mm-hmm.
The only scary thing about that is you're also putting money back in the big tech's pocket that is doing it.
Yep.
Google, Facebook,
Amazon.
Look at Facebook. What's this meta thing with Facebook, James? You're fucking the finger of the pulse on this.
So there's also a lawsuit that's going through
Because there's another company named Meta.
Yeah. So I'm a little like, it's fucking weird. It's hard for me to say like, oh, I'm pissed about it, because it's like, well, I don't have any connection to it truly. But it's like, it's such fucked business practice, and their lawyers reached out multiple times. Facebook themselves reached out to the company, and they just kept denying it. They should have just been like, "Oh, we gotta change it."
They're,
But
they're going after the competing company.
they're going after Facebook.
Oh.
Meta, the original company, is going after Facebook,
Yeah, Facebook changed its
And-
name to Meta.
It did.
and
Yeah.
so
When did that happen?
All right, so here, okay,
it got announced like a week and a half ago,
Hold
or
on.
something like that.
explain. Okay, let me try to explain this real quickly.
And-
Hold on,
and so
James, James, stop
Are
talking.
you gonna explain all the VR stuff?
No, I want you to stop talking for it. So Facebook is trying to combine Instagram, their WhatsApp app, all their VR stuff
Yeah,
under their Meta Corporation instead of it being Facebook. They're trying to the Meta Corporation. So that WhatsApp app, Instagram, Facebook, all their online shopping, they're putting it under this Meta umbrella instead of Facebook umbrella
to create the metaverse.
to create the metaverse. So basically, Ready Player One. Just think of Ready Player One when we're talking about this. It'll basically think that way it's simple for you.
Yeah, I get it.
And they even had like Ready Player One-esque ads or
So
like
dumb.
commercials to explain this, and it was fucking hilarious to me. Because
Jesus.
I'm the exact person this is targeting.
Oh, absolutely.
This is straight.
I'm invested in VR. I'm invested in their VR. I
didn't even know they had VR.
Yeah.
Oculus or whatever it is.
Oculus is through.
See, I didn't know that was Facebook. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You even have to have a Facebook account to use the device.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
I've heard they've gotten affordable, but like,
yeah, it's the most affordable headset right now.
but
That's
what,
why I got
what
it.
kind of content is there?
I have the one VR or the Oculus Quest 2 where I can plug it into my PC and I can play anything.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
But like wirelessly I have quite a few games like Pistol Whip, which is a
Sure.
John Wick. It's like a John Wick rhythm game.
Nice.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's awesome. But like next time I come to visit, I was gonna bring it with so that John can try it out and shit.
See, I've come to
Because it's also like it has a computer within the headset of itself, so it can play just remotely.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, like I'm so out of touch with video games. Like I don't even have a console anymore.
Yeah.
Like I actually just bought one of those little Nintendo classic things, but I got the one with the wireless controllers.
Nice.
You know, but it's not like the actual Nintendo one. It's the knockoff with like fucking 600 games, half of them I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
You know, I was playing like we bought it and I didn't realize it didn't have an HDMI port. Like it only used the RCA, so like we had to order an adapter. Like I plugged it in, like Double Dragon 2, bitch. I was like, sweet.
Those are the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was only like $12 too. Like this is cool. I like
Yeah.
it.
That's what I was explaining to Josh the other day because he was like, I think I'm giving up on getting a PS5.
Yeah.
He came in here kind of like he said it all sad and everything. He's like, I think my hope is gone. Like he was like, I'm just not even gonna try to get a PS5 anymore.
See,
And he was talking about like wanting to build a PC eventually, and I was like, yeah, I can play anything from Super Mario, the original one, through emulator, to Pokemon, to what I'm playing right now, Riders Republic, to Doom, any of them, like at a press of a fucking button.
See, I had an Xbox One, and whenever we moved back to St. Louis, like I never touched the damn thing. Like I just never did. I worked all the time. I was, you know, back home. I was single, dating several women at the same time. You know, like I just didn't have time for it. And then whenever I moved in with Amanda, I was like settling down. I'm like, you know what? I got this Xbox. Like, I don't know, when she's not home, like I'm just gonna sit at home and play video games. Like, fuck it. I could never get my account logged back in. And for some reason, my account was registered to my ex-wife's old email. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fuck with this. I'm not starting back over. And then
You're
like
calling her like, hey, I need my Xbox login.
And I wasn't about to even bother. So I was like, you know what? COVID was going on, like GameStops, nobody had any used systems. And like one of our friends was looking for one for her son and she couldn't find anything. I'm like, you know what, dude? I've got one for remotes. You know, couple. I think I might have 1 or 2 games like an actual disc. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll give you all of it for $200.
Yeah.
You know, made the kids Christmas. I'm like, whatever. I don't play on it anyway. Let's make this kid happy.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, fuck, I'm bored. I want to play Grand Theft Auto again. And my laptop sucks so much, like I can't play. Like I obviously I was on the Blizzard launcher and like Warzone
Yeah.
or Battlezone or Warzone's the big one right now, right?
Yeah.
But it was free on there. Yeah, my laptop's not strong enough to fucking play it. I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah, that shit's ridiculous. Mine, I can't even play it past like probably 70 frames.
And
which
that's
is
why I'm
just
like,
sad.
I don't even bother, just because I'm like, I'm not spending the money on that on something so I can play video games. Like, I'm just not doing it.
No.
Like, if my little laptop can't do it, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, for me, well, like, yeah, for me, it was an investment. Like, it's like a $2,000 fucking box.
See, I can't do that.
Well, most of it was Stimmy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to wrap up the joint hour, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to cut it off here. We got things to do.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for the joint hour. Thanks for participating. I hope you learned something. I hope you had some laughs. I hope you understand that Fredco is from St. Louis and everyone else sucks.
Bitches.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe. If you're watching on Rumble, do the same thing. Later.
Peace.